Hey guys, and welcome to Sipping Tea with Suzanne. This is Suzanne. First, I want to apologize for canceling today's episode. Unfortunately, we had a snowstorm, and in an abundance of caution, I have partnered with my fabulous guest, Miss Falasha, who is coming all the way from Boston to reschedule this week's episode. But don't worry, don't fear. She will be back with us in February. So I'm excited about that. I'm actually going to be sharing my February lineup very soon. But just wanted to hop on and just really talk a little bit about the Positively Suzanne brand and Sipping Tea with Suzanne, which is the show that I absolutely adore and love. I get the opportunity to sit down with so many phenomenal people and really talk about, their journey, their story. And I'm telling you, like the stories that I've been hearing so far have truly touched me. And I'm just really excited about what's upcoming. So I have such a phenomenal lineup for the month of February. And actually, I'm all booked for the month of March and actually the month of April. So, everyone that's been reaching out asking to be on the show, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming to me. So, that's one less thing I do have to run around and do, right? Because I do have a few things that's on my plate. But anyway, wanted to really talk about the Positively Suzanne brand. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Sipping Tea with Suzanne. If you're watching this, so clearly, you need to subscribe. I go by the name of Positively Suzanne. I'm on Instagram and Facebook. Instagram is where I am most of the time. If you want to hop over there and just hit follow, I'm certainly looking to build followers, but also looking to put out content that will resonate with you. I'm a big advocate for female and empowerment, for knowing your worth, and for going after your dreams. And if I could just chat with y'all for a little bit. I know that the holiday season was tough for a lot of folks. Well, actually, you know what? 2020 was tough. 2021 was tough. 2022 was tough. And this holiday season was rough. And then, like, the month of January. And people are hurting. So, if I can just ask you to be kind, just be kind to yourself and be kind to others and practice self care. I am a big proponent for self care. Self care doesn't mean like the big extravagant things all the time. Believe me, I love the big extravagant, but it's just finding those moments of calm, finding those moments of peace where you have the opportunity to just truly relax and be. For me, it's tea parties. So I do tea parties. So I do a lot of things around tea. All right. So this show is called Sipping Tea with Suzanne. So let me sip some tea and show you that, I do live up to the hype. And when I sit down with my guests, I also sip tea with them. So that is something that I love. I really absolutely love tea. So subscribe, share, like, write a review, and just let me know your thoughts and your feedbacks. And follow me on social media so you'll know when the next guest and the next guests are coming up. By the end of the weekend, I will be posting who my next guests are going to be. So I have a couple of things that I wanted to, and I actually jotted them down because I'm like, all right, this is a lot of things to remember. So what's happening? So we've already talked about Sipping Tea with Suzanne, which is new every Wednesday, and it's lovely guests from the surrounding area. And I'm hoping, to go out of state pretty soon. So if you're out of state and you're willing to drive and come be on the show, come on down. I am here for you. All right. That's that. So it's live every Wednesday from 5 to 6 o'clock on YouTube at Sipping Tea with Suzanne. And although I'm coming to you from the comfort of my living room today, I would be remiss if I did not mention my phenomenal, fabulous sponsor of the Sipping Tea with Suzanne show, and which is Life Garden Cafe, Marcella and Jeff. Every Wednesday I get the opportunity to film the show there, and just what an amazing experience it is just to connect with them and the beautiful space that they have. So you can head down to them if you're looking for something to eat, you're looking to do a meeting, if you're looking to cater events, whatever you're planning on doing, just head on down to Life Garden Cafe. I promise you, the space is amazing, the food is outstanding, and the people, just love them, love them, love them. So Life Garden Cafe. they're our sponsors. So we got to give them a shout out. You got to call out your sponsors. And I happen to love my sponsors, so that's great. All right, so that's one thing. That's all about sipping tea with Suzanne. So if you follow me on social media, you will also know that I do have a podcast, which is called Sit Down with Suzanne. See how easy I make it so that you guys won't forget? But Sit Down with Suzanne, it is on all the major platforms. It's on Apple, Amazon, iHeart, Pandora, Spotify, so many, so many, so many different places that I don't even know half of them. But we wrap, well, not just wrap, we wrapped season 3 in August, and season 4 is actually going to be premiering this upcoming Sunday. And it's like the last Sunday in January, but yeah, this upcoming Sunday you'll have season 4. So Positively Suzanne brand, which who I am, the founder and CEO of Positively Suzanne, the mission, the tenets, everything about the brand is to inspire, to motivate, and to empower. And similarly, the podcast, Sit Down with Suzanne, most of the times it's me by myself just talking about relevant and current events, but I oftentimes have a guest. So I'm hoping to have a couple of guests for the next upcoming episodes. But again, this Sunday, there'll be a brand new episode, season 4 of Sit Down with Suzanne. I know, right? How does she do it? I don't even know myself, trust me. All right, so we talked about that. Please, like I said, go ahead and follow me on social media because I have a lot of upcoming events coming up. And for those of you, if you haven't watched my very first episode where I had the founding members of Sister Circle, which is a group that I formed with 3 other phenomenal ladies. And we have an event upcoming this. So if you live in the Worcester area, please go on down to Work Lab, which is at 44 Portland Street. We're having a business resource panel. And we're going to have people from E for All, which is Entrepreneurs for All, from Labo. We're going to have people from the Work Lab talking about the space because you can utilize the space. And we're going to have people from Center for Women in Enterprise, and they're going to be on and just really talking about what their organization does and the resources that are available to you. We'll have a lovely moderator there, Miss Yolanda, who is fluent in both English and Spanish, just in case any translation is needed. And there's going to be light refreshments, so it's a good time. So please head on down to Work Lab. It's be this Friday, the 27th, from 6 to 7:30. And I'm really looking forward to seeing anybody that lives in the surround, because it's a free event. Go on down and check it out. So that's it. What else am I excited about? So I actually have had a dream for a long time to put a conference on for Black entrepreneurs during the Black History Month, and just did not have the time. And last year, when I became a full-time entrepreneur, I thought, this is the time to do it. So I actually partnered with CWE, Raquel Knight, who is the director for CWE Central Mass. I broached the idea to her, and she said yes. And we, got together and we did some planning just based on time and some obstacles. We were not able to fully execute the conference that we wanted, but we were able to create the Black Business Summit, which, yay, the Black Business Summit. I'm so excited about it because it's 2.5 hours. It's going to be on Thursday, February 16th, which also happens to be Raquel's birthday. So she was very nice to allow the conference to happen on her birthday. So it's going to be from 5 to 8:30. It's going to be at the Unum building, which is 1 Mercantile Street. So there is going to be, actually a professional photographer there who's going to be doing a limited amount of headshots. So it's first come, first serve. So get there fast so that you could be, get some professional headshots. And we're actually going to have speakers who are experts in their fields who are going to be talking about, different areas of business. So the Black Entrepreneurs Summit, it's 3 themes for the conference. It is start, grow, sustain. So how do you start your business? We're going to have a speaker speak into that. How do you grow your business? We're going to have 2 speakers speak into that. And then how do you sustain your business? This is free. Like I said, free. I'm just so excited about the summit and the partnership with CWE. So Thursday, February 16, 5 to 8:30, Union Building, 1 Mercantile Street, Worcester, Massachusetts, Black Entrepreneurs Summit. There's going to be light refreshments. There's going to be experts in their field, with resources. There's going to be other businesses that has resources there. So please, please, please come on down, check it out. If you go to my page, which is positivelysuzanne.com, either on Facebook or Instagram, you can go ahead and find the link to register it. Of course, walk-ins are welcome, but absolutely would love to see who's coming. And yeah, I'm actually going to be along with Raquel Knight, the director for Central Mass for CWE, on Worcester's Unity Radio next Wednesday, the first of the month, 97.9, just to talk about the conference. So if you want to hear more about it, absolutely hop on. But the best way to know about the conference is to come to the conference. Whether you're an entrepreneur who's thinking of starting a business, one who's in business, one who's at the other end, knowledge is power, right? So if you have the opportunity to go to an event that's free of charge and it's giving you resources, absolutely. There's going to be some surprises there too, but I just want you to come check it out. And then upcoming for the Positively Suzanne brand, by the end of the month, today is the 25th of January. I can't believe it. By the end of the month, I will be announcing the dates for a couple of upcoming events that I have. I have some tea parties planned, I have some brunches planned, and I have some balls planned. So I am just so excited about all that. Be releasing the date because, right now kind of working out the space and all of that, but working on those things to ensure that, I put that out there. So many things happening for the Positively Suzanne brand. And I just want to make sure that you're following along. So I'm not going to stay the whole hour because, listen, I can stay for the whole hour, but I'm not going to stay for the whole hour. But I just wanted to hop on and really talk about what's upcoming for the brand and who's going to be on next. For the month of February, though, I can give you a sneak peek of my upcoming guests. I'm actually going to be releasing the graphic for that this weekend. So the first Wednesday, I have the lovely Shaija Medina from the Village Worcester, which is an Afrocentric community. It's just exceptional what they do. So she'll be my first guest. And then the second week, I have Jerry Fillmore, who is the founder of What's Up Worcester, just doing really phenomenal things in Worcester, just going into places and, giving people who don't typically have access to a mic and a camera an opportunity to spotlight themselves, their business. And then Falasha, which was today, is rescheduled for the 15th. So she'll be here the 15th. And then the 22nd, Miss Falasha from Boston. Let me give her, her big up. She does so much. She works for Beckman. She does a lot of entrepreneurial stuff. And she has something that's happening in Jamaica, which I can't wait to ask her about. I want to ask her about it, but I'm like waiting because I'm like, I want to ask her on the show. And then on the 22nd, to end the month of Black History Month, I have Jennifer Gaskin, who is a podcaster and author and just so much stuff. Oh, and actually, Miss Jennifer, who's actually going to be on the show, wrote a book, and I'm actually going to be hosting her book release party in June. So like I said, tons of things that are happening. And I just, want to just call that out. Also do want to highlight, I know that if you follow me on social media, you see that I have a lot of pictures. I have a lot of fantastic pictures. It's because I do actually have my own personal professional photographer. So I'm just going to let you know that. So Paul Anderson Photography, if you want to go ahead and also follow him on Instagram, you can certainly contact him. I don't make the prices. So you can certainly contact him if you are looking to hire a photographer for an event, if you're looking for headshots, if you're looking for like a personal photo shoot or things like that. So reach out to him. It's Paul Anderson, P. Anderson Photography on Instagram, or if you go to my page, you can find him there. But yes, all those fabulous pictures. I mean, obviously I'm quite fabulous, but he does take some really fabulous pictures of me. So please go ahead. And he is actually going to be the photographer that is going to be at the Black Business Summit taking pictures. So follow him, follow me. Spread the word that there's a lot of things coming up for the Positively Suzanne brand, and I'm just so excited about it, and I hope that you are too. So stay tuned for more, and until next week, which is going to be the first day and the first Wednesday of Black History Month. I'm actually going to be on Black in Business in Worcester on Unity 97.9. And immediately after that, I'm literally going to run out of the studio and head to my studio and record the episode for Sipping Tea with Suzanne. So until next time, which is next week, this is Suzanne saying bye bye.